What's good, y'all? It is Magical You Monday.
And today we're talking about, is your life a pity party?
Welcome to the Renegade Relationship Realists with Rev and Rachael Pierre McAllister and Rachel Dillon. Please be advised, this channel is rated R for realism.
Hi, I'm Rachel.
And I'm Rev and Rachael. And today we're discussing whether your life is a pity party. I'm always fascinated at how many people believe that they're very, very positive. But all you gotta do is spend a few minutes with them and you'll notice the next thing you know they're complaining about something.
And then something else.
And then something else.
And then something else.
And what's funny is those so-called positive people have some other so-called positive friends. And all you gotta do is, you're in a circle and you're kind of going,
This
okay.
doesn't feel real positive to me.
Complain about this, complain about that.
It's true.
The ones that's intriguing to me, and I do notice it among, I'll say, more experienced women, older women, right?
Okay.
Is the pity party turns, not that they know it's a pity party, but it turns into the illnesses, talking about.
Oh, how do you feel? Well, this is wrong,
illnesses.
and this is wrong, and my knee
Right.
hurts, and my elbow hurts. And
How you doing today? Oh, I'm okay, but
my
this
digestive
thing's-
is off. Haven't gone to the bathroom in a couple of days.
I went to the doctor and the doctor told me this, and it's kind of like, and that's the way they start the conversation.
Yes.
I have I won't say who, but I have one or two of my friends. I don't call that much because if I do, they're going to tell me something about some illness, something that's wrong. And when they went to the
Right.
doctor, I don't call for that. I'm calling to see how you're doing, but not every minute detail of when you went to the doctor yesterday.
Yeah, I think there's a difference is what do you focus on? Because yes, things are happening in my life. Yes, I have
course.
aches and pains. I mean, I'm a middle-aged woman at this point. I have aches and pains. I do. But when somebody says, how are you? I'm going to look in, check inside and go, how am I feeling right now? And actually, my pat answer is always wonderful.
It is, because the real truth is, if you take your focus off of the minute stuff and look at the big stuff, it's always a wonderful day. The sun is shining, I woke up, I'm breathing,
Yes.
I can actually give and receive from the universe, from my job, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But we have a tendency to focus on what's not right, and so when someone says, how are you, how you doing? It's okay, but, and there we go.
Yes.
Is your life really a pity party? Mine is not a pity
No,
party.
no,
But
mine
you
not
know what?
Not at all.
That's a skill. It's skill.
It's
training.
definitely a learned thing, and
It is.
when I go,
choice.
absolutely. I remember, probably about 10 years ago, I was driving, I was running late, I'm freaking out, oh my God, I'm gonna be late, they're gonna be so mad at me, and I got myself so worked up and so upset. And by the time I got there, whatever it was I was getting to, everyone's like, oh, hi, Rachel, da-da-da-da. And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry I'm late. And they didn't really even care that I was late. So I spent a half an hour in driving, getting myself so upset and like sick to my stomach upset. And it was because of the self-talk. So,
Right.
And we've talked about this a lot, going back to that self-talk, what are you saying to each other, yourself? So instead of the, oh my gosh, I'm late and what a horrible person I am, now what I do is I start singing.
Oh, nice.
And my song is, I am so blessed.
Oh, I love that song.
I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. And I sing that to myself again and again and again. And by the time I get to wherever I'm going, I'm just like, life is good. Life is good. Yes.
So, the challenge for you today is really take a look. If you believe you're a positive person, I ask you to take a look at what you're actually saying when it's coming out of your mouth.
Yeah.
When someone says, how are you really saying wonderful, it's a great day? Or do you say that and then back it up with, but the only thing that...
Or are you saying it, but it's not real? If you say I'm wonderful and
you don't feel it?
And you don't feel it.
Then you're still focused in a negative direction.
But what happens if I really am feeling bad? Like I really am having a bad day, or in the sense of my body's not cooperating with me, and I got the aches and pains, I got a sniffle, I got a headache. I can say I'm wonderful, and I usually do, but it's not necessarily what's happening in my body.
So I've heard two things to that, and both of my responses. So one that I've heard that I started to adapt is my body is experiencing whatever my body is experiencing. Now, when you do my body is experiencing the flu or the cold, don't go into because I got the sniffles and don't elaborate the story, okay? just my body is experiencing what everybody's experiencing. The other one, as you know, that I say all the time is, it's an interesting day.
Yes.
I say that a lot. It's interesting.
Now, keep in mind, I went to a friend's house and she said, how are you feeling? And I said, it is very uncomfortable in my body today.
Yeah.
And she looked at me and she said, you are so weird, Rachel.
That's because people aren't used to that.
I know. And I tried to explain to her, but it was just, it was just a weird thing to say. She says, who talks like that? But you know what? I do, and it makes a difference in my attitude and how I feel, and I'm happy. I'm a happy person.
And then you don't elaborate on all the aches and pains of even though the body's going through something.
Yeah, I think that's good. So we put our challenge out there.
Yeah.
So if you liked what we talked about today, go ahead and become a subscriber if you're not already. Click the bell, and you'll get the reminders as they come out with we come out with new videos.
Whether you're a subscriber or not, we'd love it if you would share this video. Be sure to like it and drop us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Until then,
bye.
See ya.